Gilbert, now I turn it over to you.
Yeah.
What did you make of the Canelo Alvarez Ryan Smith match?
John Ryder.
John Ryder, whatever. John
Close
Smith.
enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, again, similar to like Bad Bunny, it was a great homecoming for Canelo, and I feel like there was something he needed to do. And then also, when you have a homecoming, you can't you tend to you want to be the winner. You can't lose. That's why we picked Bad Bunny to beat Damian Priest. But I guess they're both Puerto Rican, so maybe that's not a good example. But you want to go homecoming, have a perfect ending, and do what you got to do, and put on a show in front of whatever 70, 60,000 plus people, whatever the stadium holds there. But so it was good. And then the more thing about it, I want to criticize Canelo for not finishing or getting the knockout on a John Ryder guy who has faced some good competition, but hasn't really done well. He's never been a real contender. He's kind of been a guy, the guy before you get a championship fight, or a guy that kind of gives you a tune-up, and that's what Canelo was going for here in his homecoming bout. And you could tell he's getting frustrated not getting the knockout. He's punching the gloves like this. I can't get this guy. He dropped him pretty good in the 5th round. So that to me is very concerning with not having maybe the power, like which you think the power will still be there. The thing that goes is kind of like your footwork, the combinations, all that. So he was trying to fight Bivol at 175. It wasn't a good look, but I don't want to criticize too much because he did handle this guy in 12 rounds. He wasn't really phased. I know he got touched up, but who cares? It's a fight. He was controlling it, the pace. He did what he wanted. He just couldn't knock the guy out, and Canelo he gave the guy a lot of respect at the end, even though the guy was saying I think he's past his prime a little bit. So, but Canelo did not take it harsh, and I guess it was just in a bad weekend. It wasn't and also being on the zone, man. I don't know I am not a fan of the zone boxing, but whatever. It kind of gets lost there. So that's why I asked at the beginning of the question: did you even watch the fight? Did you even care? I did not really care. I care more for UFC. I care more about WWE Backlash, but I am not too worried about Canelo. But if he fights Benavidez, he could beat Benavidez. If he fights Bivol, I don't know what you're doing. And then the last point I'll make here is I can't figure out if Bivol's doing him a favor by saying, "Hey, I'll fight you at 168 because I already beat you like pretty badly at 175. There ain't no challenge for me there." And that could be the Russian side. They're like, "Hey, why am I going to waste my time at 175? Because I picked you apart." But it could be something where like Canelo could always say, I don't know. This is me thinking kind of the conspiracy theory.
Who's side A there?
Well, it's obviously Canelo. He's still the star power. But this is where my conspiracy theory gets to is like, Bivol does not want to lose the payday, so maybe he's playing ball by making Canelo look good. Like, because if you're Canelo and saying, "No, we got to do it at 168," then you're not trying to avenge that loss. You want a different terms. You want to make it easier. And maybe Bivol was trying to say, "Hey, I'm cool with 168. Just bring me down. Give me my payday." And then Canelo's doing this whole thing like, "No, I want same terms, same everything," which I respect, but I'm having a hard time believing that he wants the same terms. But I don't know. That's kind of my negative side there. But if Canelo gets the same terms, 175, major props to that guy.
No, I'm with you. I think they need to. I don't know. I don't know how much I believe all that, just because I think, like you said, it's a little bit of a ploy. I told you I thought he was either gonna knock him out in the 10th or 11th or just go to the distance. I think Canelo carried him at the end. I thought Canelo was. Remember when when Floyd Mayweather touched up Jake Paul and it looked like he was not Jake Paul, Logan Paul, and he was gonna fall, and he kind of like grabbed him and lifted him up. That's what I feel like Canelo did here. I thought you could see early on Canelo had him at one point. He just like let off, and I'm kind of like, okay, typical Canelo fight, typical Floyd Mayweather tactic where they're just going in, pop, 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 getting back, pop, 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 getting back, not letting him knock out, go the distance, so the crowd can erupt. Did you hear one judge had 120 to 107 or something like that? Like it was just like it was a huge discrepancy. I was like, oh God. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, 12-0, right? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I watched it on my phone. I really wasn't care. Like we went to go pick up dinner and then go pick up Melissa from work, so I really didn't like care much. I was watching it, but then I was like, because I just knew what was gonna happen. I knew a typical Canelo fight, how it was gonna go. So I think he has lost a step. I don't know. I don't know if he wants to take that Bivol fight. If he takes it at 175, dude, you're gonna get creamed again. But if he takes it at 168, he may have a better chance. But I don't know, dude. If September 16th is his date again to fight him, is the next day to fight, and he's gonna fight Bivol, he better do it at 168 because at 175.
Well, we'll watch it though. It's actually an intriguing fight, regardless of what weight class.
No, 100%. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna watch it regardless, just because I want to watch him and I want to see what he does. But I definitely agree with you. So you feel like he's kind of lost a step, or what do you think?
It's tough to gauge because I actually buy the excuse that like maybe he's a little nervous of a homecoming fight. You have to give more tickets out. You got to deal with the more publicity. You got to be the face of your home country, and it's a lot to kind of take in. And then if you're right on saying, hey, maybe he was trying to carry the guy and he overthought it, and he could have knocked him out in the fifth round, because you're trying to impress the crowd and trying to give him more than 4 or 5 rounds. So a lot, I think that plays a factor, but he did look a little sluggish to me. And but again, like maybe he's in Las Vegas and he's fighting like a Benavides, and maybe he does well. The Bivol one is just very dangerous, so we'll see.